Okay, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to raise your hand if your mental health has ever been negatively impacted by your acne. Mine has. So because I've dealt with this personally, I think I have some good advice that can help you if you're going through it. I think it'd be kind of fun if every day this week I gave you one tip. So by the end of the week, you'll have 5 new strategies, or we can call them secret weapons, on how to help your mental health while you're dealing with acne. Disclaimer, not all might resonate with you, but if one helps, I've done my job. Let's get down to business. The first strategy is exercise. And before you say, Kate, I hate working out, exercise could mean a bunch of different things. You might like yoga or a walk with your headphones on while you listen to your favorite artist. Your friend might prefer to go to the gym and run on the treadmill. It's just about moving your body. Exercise, while it is more of like a physical activity, has so much to do with your mind. It's scientifically proven, actually, that exercise really helps anxiety. Not to mention, it's a great distraction to focus your energy into when you can't stop thinking about your skin. Exercising also helps you manage and deal with your emotions. Feeling insecure about your skin is extremely emotional. I've also noticed that when I exercise more, I just feel more confident. So whatever your definition of exercise is, I highly recommend you try doing something today, as tip number 1. Okay, Face It fam, just got out of the shower. My forehead is popping off today, but I'm here for tip number 2. Let's just refresh our memories for a second. Yesterday, we talked about how exercise can really help your mental health when you're dealing with acne. I woke up this morning and I was pretty bummed by my forehead, so the first thing I did was I went for a jog. And now I'm gonna give you the next tip. The next tip, my friends, is called journaling. You could do this in a literal journal with a pen and paper, or you could do it in your notes app. It really doesn't matter, but get out your feelings. I know it might be hard to start, and I understand it's a little annoying and a little tedious. However, it's so therapeutic to get everything going on in here out of your body somewhere else, private, that other people aren't seeing or judging. Whether you do this day to day, week to week, whatever fits your lifestyle more, it is so cool that future you can go back and see a physical record of how you were doing, how you were growing. It's so gratifying, you guys, to see how far you've come, and that's something you can't really do if you don't get it out onto a journal. Start doing this, and I swear, future you will be so glad that you did. We are back for our third tip on how to help your mental health when you're dealing with acne. So we all have a voice inside our heads, right? Sometimes that voice can be kind of mean. When things become sticky is when we start talking to ourselves in a negative, self-deprecating way. You may think it's completely harmless to say something like, oh my God, I'm such an idiot, or ugh, I look terrible today. But that negative self-talk is so problematic because our souls don't know the difference between being self-deprecating and funny versus actually being serious. So even though it seems harmless because you don't really mean it, you don't really believe it, you actually are really hurting yourself. My challenge to you and my tip of the day is to flip this negative self-talk into a positive and try it in the form of a mantra. It doesn't matter how long it is, but make sure it's something that you remember and that you can repeat pretty easily and pretty quickly. Let's practice together. Something like, I'm beautiful as I am, and I can only be where I am. That's a great one. I personally love to say progress, not perfection. The situation I'm in does not define me. This will pass just like everything else does. I'm smart, I'm kind, I'm important. There is only one of me in this entire world, and that's amazing. If verbal affirmations aren't really your thing, just give yourself a little hug, and that also helps. So if you start making a conscious effort to flip the negative to a positive, I promise you'll feel the difference and your body will thank you. Happy Thursday, everyone. Obviously, it's tip number 4 today. So far, we covered exercise, journaling, positive self-talk, and mantras. And today's is getting cute. Call me crazy, but there is something about doing your hair well and then putting on like a shimmery eyeshadow that really like boosts the mood. And then what I like to do is I like to find like a really pretty dress that I know I feel super girly and cute in, or I'll wear an outfit that I feel like accentuates parts of my body that I feel super confident with. So when you got the hair and the makeup going and then you put on a little cute outfit, you look in the mirror and you don't just see your acne anymore. A way to look at this one is we think about yesterday's, right? And that one was about positive self-talk. So that's all internal. This one is more external. So get in front of the mirror and start listing all the things that you like about yourself. I know this might sound silly. I felt kind of funny doing it too at first, but trust me, it gets easier once you do it. This part's not a requirement, it's bonus. But like, if you want to take that cute little outfit, hair, makeup situation outside, maybe meet a friend for coffee or an ice cream. Trust me, I completely understand that when you're having a bad skin day and you're not feeling that good mentally, the last thing you want to do is take off your sweats and leave your house. But the actual hardest part about it is just getting up and deciding to do it. I promise you got this, guys. Have fun. I'll see you tomorrow. And we're back for tip number 5. Coincidentally, I'm having a really hard day and I've been crying a lot, so it's kind of fitting that we're going to be talking about therapy. I'm 25 years old. I started therapy when I was 23, and it took me that long because I would constantly tell myself my problems aren't big enough, I don't need to talk about myself for an hour, I can't afford this, etc. But deciding to start was probably like the best investment I've ever made and the best decision of my life. Yesterday I was talking about how if you're having a bad mental health day, getting up off the couch, changing out of your sweats, putting on an outfit, maybe going out to see a friend, that's super helpful. But the hardest part is just deciding to do it. This is the same thing. There's plenty of reasons not to start, and I gave you a few examples of what mine were, but starting it is so powerful and is one step closer to feeling better. Talking to a therapist has allowed me to know myself better and unlock parts of me that I didn't know even existed. And I think through that process, I've become a better version of myself who has more tools and the ability to handle what comes my way. If your financial situation is keeping you from starting therapy, I'm here to tell you that that was me. I know how that feels. However, there are actually so many resources out there that make therapy available and accessible at a really affordable cost. An example would be BetterHelp. It's an amazing organization. I highly recommend it. Maybe you've heard about it. Check it out. Good luck. You got this. Prioritize yourself. Prioritize your mental health. Be selfish. Put yourself first. You have to basically live in your body for the rest of your life, so you might as well make that experience as enjoyable and as fun and easy as possible. So do this for yourself. It's an investment, but it's worth it. If you have any questions about this or literally anything else, please just send a DM because I'm happy to talk to you. We are a community. We have to stick together and help each other. Love you, Face It fam. Okay, I want you to